So based on this lighting scheme, it's not the same thing, but it's the lighting scheme. It's coming from the side. It's unlike all the other ones that I've done where one was backlit, one was actually local light. It was the time of day, it was natural. So this one is contrived, so I'm going to put my light source over here. And once I frame this out, once I decide what my boundaries are, this is a portrait format, then I'm going to establish my light source before I do anything. The next thing I do after this is where's my horizon? There's my horizon through there. The three things that I absolutely have to do. So I don't think I need a clean palette, but maybe I'll use some of this palette up here. And I'm going to wet this first. I've got a little blue in there, which is fine. I'm going to wet this going down to here, and I'm going to put blue at the top. Oh, that's a beautiful blue. I wish they still made it.
What blue is it?
That's that blue-gray by Holbein, and they stopped making it.
Wow.
I know. Anyway, I'm going to put some lilac for my transition color, and then I'm going to use some gamboge and orange together to go through there. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And let's see, if I'm following this light, maybe I'll have some of this. Yep, that's kind of cool. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to put this, I'm going to put this snow down here, this river. I'm following this kind of, sort of. I'm going to make this... I'm going to put the highlights down here in gouache, in orange, so I don't have to paint around these. In fact, I'm going to do that. So I think that we're now getting kind of the same flavor as this guy, and very quickly, huh? So I'm making a lot of this up. So if the light's coming low and I'm using my reference as a guide, it's coming from the left. This is coming from the top up here. So this is coming from the extreme left side. I am going to start lighting this from the left. Those mountains won't make any difference. And these are going to be a lot in shade. This little guy right here, I want to bring forward. So I'll just...
Oh, Joe, can we see the reference more? What I'm seeing is the girl with the dog in the upper left. And...
Oh, are you painting the other one too? Okay.
No, I'm not. And I just wanted to be able to...
hang on. Hang on.
Yeah.
So you want to see, whoops.
No. I wanted to see what it was you were painting.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So you want to see this one too?
Whatever. Yeah. Whatever. That's what I want to.
Yes. You know what you're painting. Yeah.
Okay.
I speak for the group.
There you go. Okay. Now you got everything.
Yeah.
Cool. Now we got it all. So I can get rid of my previous inspiration. And so now what we did is we brought this up so you can see what I'm painting. And again, I might go back with some gouache later on. after that. I want to make kind of a transition here, so I'm using some alizarin. I think it's alizarin. Anyway, I want to start painting the other side of those trees. This is just the lit side, and so I'm going to get back into this kind of rim light that's happening. And I want to start delving into that. And I'm going to also, because that's reflecting, I'm also going to reflect some of this in the water. I want to keep this pretty cool down here. That's kind of interesting, I think.
Oops, what happened? Oh, there we go.
I think I'm going to go ahead and put in this mountain back here, because I don't want it to get in the way, and I want it to the side of this tree is going to be more in shadow. I'm sneaking up on it. Also, I'm painting from light to dark, so I'm getting a much better idea of defining these shapes. Oh, this still needs so much dark that's left. I'm going to cool this off a little bit. There we go. That helped. That's a pretty good start, I think.
Yes, beautiful.
Now we got to add a bunch of darks to make it come off here. It's not quite so dark as you think, but I have to add a lot more, excuse me, blue, and I'm using cobalt. And I want to warm that up slightly. A little more on the purpley side. So I want to make sure that stays rimlet. And these little portions of this it's quite dark in here. So I don't forget. And so I don't forget.
Wow.
I'm getting ready for my darks.
For your
Darks
what?
the darks are going to
Oh,
probably
dark.
snap this whole thing up a little bit better. Remember, I'm just indicating this. I'm not actually painting it, so that's all I'm trying to do. We're getting there. Anyway, I'm going to let that dry for a few minutes and we'll go from. Okay, I think that's kind of sort of dry enough, but I'm going to have to go back and I'm going to add some darks to this to make the light come out even more. So I'm going to take some Payne's Gray, which is already kind of cool, and I'm going to see if I can't just start doing a little something with these guys back here. And especially back here to make the side of this pop a little bit more. Starting to pop. Still using this big brush.
Mine is too wet, Joe.
Ah, that's okay. Just let it dry.
Don't paint on it.
No, dry it with a hair dryer, or I just remember I just gave this a break. I just walked away for a few minutes,
Okay.
and yeah, it doesn't do any good if your paint is because right now what you're after some crisper edges. And I'm kind of making this up as I go along because I'm not quite sure, because I'm contriving the light. Yeah, we said it's better than that word's better than inventing, contriving. That's what we're doing. We're contriving. I don't know if I'm going to do as good a job as the drama that's in that other one, but we'll see. This could be, in my view, a little more dramatic for mood or storytelling, but we'll see.
I have to step out for just a moment.
Okay. We're getting there. I'm going to kill some of this. That's better. And I think even though that is, I want to do that because that makes it a little more dramatic yet. Put a little bit of this purpley orangey kind of color down through here. We're getting kind of close. Squeeze out my brush a little bit so I can lift a little bit through here. Make it a little more watery looking. There we go, that's plenty, I think. Okay, now I want to get rid of this, and I want to take the tape off just to see what I have. I know I'm going to have some more to do yet, but I just want to see if I'm kind of starting to get pretty close to capturing that side light. I'm getting there. This could be a little more, if I made this a little more dramatic with the side light, that would probably help. And maybe maybe even just a little bit. Kind of mix up a little warmth, a warm color, and do that. So there's more of a focal point. Anyway, so let's see what we have. We got to get rid of the mess. It's my favorite part. The reveal. So there's kind of, sorta. It stays within this as far as my reference shot, but it gets a lot closer to this. As I say, I'm going to have to go back with some color, but I already have an idea how to do that, but I have to let this dry, set up a little bit first.
Wow, wow, wow.
So do you guys see how the... Okay, so I think I'm going to just add just a couple little highlights. I'm going to use this blue-gray that I told you about to just complete a little bit of the other side of this tree. And I don't want too much happening, but I want a little something. And where this goes up into some of these trees, a little bit on the rocks. I'm just sparkling these up slightly and going back with a little bit of drawing. And redefining this this guy right here, only he's in shadow. That's in shadow. And let's see, this a couple of these rocks out here. I don't want to do anything else to any of those. Maybe I'll put something here because I put something up there, and maybe a couple. I don't want to get too delicate here. And then I want to go back and I want to use my my Dr. Martin's Bleed Proof White. And I'm just going to take a little dab of white, and I'm going to go to my orange. So now I've got, now I've made this gouache. And so I can put a little dab. Let's see, where would my glowy light be? Just a little around these edges, especially over on this side.
Oh, so you made a gouache using the Dr. whatever it is.
Oh yes, any of your transparent watercolors is gouache. All you got to do is add that white and make it gouache. And so there's my gouache. There's a little highlight on that rock, which I think works. And maybe a couple little places down here on this side because the light's coming from there. I don't want to get too crazy with this. A little bit goes a long way. I don't want to complicate this, in fact. I just want a suggestion of something happening in those shadows. That's all. Just kill that slightly, and maybe just don't want those to be too strong. In fact, this guy is kind of strong right here for me. It's better just rub it out. It leads me more into the painting. I still have enough going on that and I think we're pretty much done with that. I'm going to put one little dab right here. And I think that's a wrap. This is what I wanted to accomplish. I wanted to take that one scene and I wanted to make it look, I want to change the lighting completely to more of a side lit function. In fact, I am going to do just that to accentuate that part of it, and that's more than enough. It's getting starting to get too complicated, at least it is for me. So I'm going to stop. As soon as I say that, I touch it again. I always do that. Why do I even pretend? Anyway, so now, here, done.